There's been considerable innovation to the wireless technology toolkit, especially cellular connectivity. But did you know there's also been significant innovation to business models for funding, owning, and operating these networks? This is important because now wireless connectivity requirements in more buildings and campuses can be addressed than ever before. It used to be that funding options were limited. Most wireless data networks supported by Wi-Fi were a capital expense, and cellular coverage was contingent upon the willingness of wireless carriers to fund an in-building wireless network. Or perhaps a third party, also known as a neutral host, might acquire the rights to deploy a network. The problem is, these business models targeted and still tend to target large public venues, trophy buildings, or other sites that are strategic to the carrier or third party, which leaves many buildings and campuses that don't fall into one of those scenarios without adequate coverage. And for those venues that are addressed this way, the building owner or anchor tenant has little to no say about the network. So things such as coverage areas, quality of service, or even which carriers are on the network can potentially fall short of user needs and expectations. Today's business models put building owners and anchor tenants in the driver's seat to better control their wireless destiny. And it can be accomplished without a capital expenditure. One method is leasing. Here, multiple variations exist. The simplest is a capital lease in which the network is essentially treated as a loan. At the end of the lease term, there's typically a $1 buyout option to purchase the network assets. Another is an operating lease, which treats the network akin to renting. Operating leases offer flexibility to purchase the equipment for a fair market price, return it, or upgrade it at the end of the lease term. While both lease instruments have advantages, building owners and tenants may prefer an operating lease with a fair market value buyout option to better mitigate technology obsolescence. A second business model method is network as a service. This approach treats the network similar to a utility for which monthly payments are made for the service. Unlike a lease, the network assets remain with the service provider. What is compelling is the service provider is responsible for managing and maintaining the network. This includes necessary and periodic system refreshes and technology updates. So, which business model approach is right for you? Well, that depends. As a trusted advisor, RF Connect helps you achieve successful business and technology outcomes. We're creative and will explore every option, including carrier or third-party funding, to fulfill your wireless connectivity requirements, both now and into the future. Engage us to support your untethered digital transformation journey.